Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to be taking our final look at the last non-stop raid as a part of the 70 million users worldwide thanks celebration. So this is the last non-stop raid against Jiren full power. If you don't know by now, non-stop raids drop their own little raid medal. This is non-stop raid number 4, and basically you can use these medals to get chrono crystals and other pretty good rewards like sparking Z power, slot removers, etc. The battle bonus units have changed slightly, so if you are obviously interested in those, you can give it a go. But otherwise, yeah, that is basically it, and this will be the last non-stop raid before we have a change up back to the new celebration, I assume, for Ultra Goku Black, because it's a bit difficult on Legends. Celebrations don't change that like distinctly. We kind of always flow into the next one, but yeah, we'll definitely be moving on to the Ultra Goku Black kind of section of things. But yeah, obviously non-stop raids follow the same principle as every other raid and the same design philosophy as hyperdimensional co-op. Make sure that you sort by bonus characters if you want to increase the drop rates and the amount of medals that drop. Battle bonus characters do more damage. Bonus characters increase your rewards that you get. So you must definitely obviously keep that in mind when you're building your team. I'm going to change things up to kind of just give you a better idea of what you can expect to drop at the end of a raid, rather than having the boost from having, Revival Goku. And yeah, we should see some pretty decent drops, hopefully. Obviously Zamasu and Trunks are kind of the go-to free-to-play units for this, so yeah. But there's various units there. Take a look at the list and just choose the ones that you have that you think are best, and you should have hopefully a pretty decent time, at least I hope, in general. But yeah, and that is basically it. So there's nothing else really too much to say. Obviously, like I kind of mentioned, if you're someone that is struggling with hyperdimensional co-op or with raids, and you want to understand how to fight them, you can follow along with this next part. But it's not entirely necessary if you're not that way inclined. So yeah, that's basically it. Also, just to obviously follow up on that, hyperdimensional co-op is a game mode where you play with other players online, so you are going to need to work in tandem with your partner to get the best results. And yeah, that's basically it. Obviously, the rewards, the big rewards are chrono crystals, so that's your main focus on doing this. But there's also some Z power as well, and slot removers if you're someone who's maybe not just looking for the raw chrono crystal boost. And as I showed you guys earlier in the video, there is a set of missions for 500 medals as well. So you will be getting 500 medals from the missions. Just basically requires you to do the 3 limited time attempts per day, and you should be fine. In terms of the actual fight itself, there's nothing too crazy that you need to do. It's all fairly simple. You essentially just do a hyperdimensional co-op battle where you need to knock out the shield of the boss. They just have a little bit more health than usual. Obviously, to do so, all you want to do is you want to make sure that you time your Rising Rush at the same time as your ally. This should be relatively easy, although you'd be surprised how many times it doesn't happen, like now, because the Rising Rush animation now cancels whatever animation you did have at the time. So the Rising Rush animation now takes preference, and it should automatically cancel any attack or any action you were basically doing. So in reality, you shouldn't actually miss any of the attacks or anything, but it can happen. It's not unusual. It's not impossible. So yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. I will say, it's not a train smash if you do miss it. You just have to go a second round. Basically, it's not like a massive concern. Yeah, I don't want to say it's like a huge kind of issue or anything like that. I think generally speaking, for me at least, you just need to continue, basically clear the shield again and then just do another Rising Rush and finish it off. It's really not something you need to be like too focused on. Yeah, I just think overall. But yeah, in general, raiding is very simple. The main premise behind it is to have a battle bonus character and to just basically make sure that you time your Rising Rush the same. If you do that, you basically secure success, so that's obviously cool. And beyond that, that's really it. There's nothing too much else to focus on. I don't think there's a need to focus on anything else. And obviously the main thing you probably want to know is how many medals do you need to farm. So because you get 500, if you do the limited attempts, you should come out alright. You'll come out a little bit short. I think you need 2,000 to get, or 2,400 or so, to get the full rewards. So obviously if you don't have Goku, that can cause you some problems. You'll see now at the end of this. This is pretty much the most medals you can expect to get without having Goku or Master Roshi. And it's not a huge amount. It's not like you're popping 200 per attempt or anything like that. It is going to be quite a grind if you don't have either of those units. You can see here we didn't get the craziest amount of medals. I mean, 37 is not a lot. So you get your limited time rewards, you'll get your goal rewards, and you'll get your mission rewards. So it should take you pretty much all 3 limited attempts, probably plus 1 extra per day. But yeah, that's about it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe, and bye.